Alright, so today we are demonstrating the buoyancy mechanic on this boat in Construct 2. These red barrels are pretty heavy, so let's try putting one on the thing there. See how it bounces. We've got it generally just takes a mass calculation, multiplies it by 100 to get a bigger number. For now. Mass is automatically calculated in Construct 2, I believe, based on the collision box size and density that you set in the physics settings. We'll get to that later, but let's see what happens when we put too many barrels on this ship. As you can see, it starting to sink down over here. It'll get to below the level of the dock. And the cool thing is, I have a kind of fuzzy calculation of how much weight's on top of the boat right now, as you can see. It's not updating every tick. I'm looking for ways to stabilizing it. I don't like the jitter. But, alright, wow, we're actually doing pretty well today. So, now, the other thing I did was the smokestack in the back. When you use the thrust, it pumps out more smoke, and the amount of smoke that it pumps out, as you saw, it was darker before, now it's less, just because a bunch of stuff fell out. So it's based on the amount of weight it's carrying. You know, the motor can try harder. So let's see what happens when we make something really heavy. Here we got Construct 2. This is my thing. This is the particles. Now what I'm going to do now is make a clone of this heavy barrel, we'll call it. Alright. So this one's going to be quite heavy, so we're going to call it your mom. So let's edit it real quick, make it a different color. Alright, alright, we got a blue barrel now called your mom. Let's put one off to the side here as our example. I actually forgot to have one of those triangles there. Okay, so now we've got the blue one. Let's put one in the choosing area. Let's actually get rid of a bunch of these. Now the way we change how heavy this is by changing the density. So if you look, that's density 5 for the heavy barrel. The regular barrel is density 2. And this one I'm thinking we could do density 15. Alright, let's try it out. As you can see, our barrels are now in the layout. Let's try to get this one right in the center. Oh, not bad. You know, I'm not thinking these are very heavy, actually. Why is that? Okay, we must have messed it. Okay, we didn't modify all of them. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, there we go. Now it's quite heavy. It's important to balance them. Otherwise, you'll prematurely tip them over. Now, one other thing I did was make it so that if you tip the top of the boat underwater, it starts to take on water, becomes less floaty, and if you tip it under too long, you're pretty much screwed. So actually, it looks like something bad's gonna happen here. There's our dark smoke again from moving. So I'm going to be working on some bugs and trying to get this playable.